Hello and welcome to another We Draw Together. Yes, it's so wonderful to be back on the show with new people here to be drawing a new awesome thing. Today we're going to be drawing a dragon. Yes. I'm going to add some fire later and it's going to look really cool when I'm going. Yes, we're going to be drawing a dragon. So first tell us your name and how old you are. This is... Yes, awesome. I'm Rhett, and I'm 42. Got a friend of mine from church here.
I'm Gordon. I'm 41.
Nice. Okay, awesome. Well, we're glad to have you, Anna, Ethan, and Gordon. Let's get going on our dragon. First thing you got to do to draw a dragon is turn your page vertical. That means that it's up and down. Landscape is like this, or horizontal. This is vertical. All right, about in the middle of the page, but now move over and sort of towards the top. Now move over here. We're drawing a U like this. Can you draw a U that's about that big? It's a skinny, sideways U, and it's towards the left side over here. Good, good. You can make it a little bit longer. Yours can come out a little bit longer because this is going to be his snout. Now yours, let's go ahead. We're going to do what he did, and we're going to come around like this. So it's okay. We're just really making an S. So now on the bottom of yours, you want to curve yours around, and this is going to be his mouth and his nose.
On the top?
Yeah, so you're going to curve yours around and make an S. Good. And now keep coming with yours because his nose needs to come back there behind his mouth. I'm going to do the same. Now do a hump on top. Right here, do a hump like that. See, we're making his head. And so now up here, we're going to do a hump.
I thought that's where its eyes go.
That is going to be where his eyes go, on his head, of course. Yes. I like what you're thinking about. Yeah, that looks good, buddy. Yeah, now on top here, Ethan, draw your hump.
Hump!
On the bottom of this part, now we're going to bring this around. So you're going to curve it and then bring it back here. Straight line all the way back.
This?
Yeah, that's excellent. And good, Ethan, good. Now let's add some teeth in here. This is going to be his mouth. So go ahead and draw you some triangles on the top. Triangles on the bottom. And now let's put two eyes in here. A circle and fill it in, and a circle and fill it in. Now, do you want your dragon to be mean or nice?
Evil.
An evil dragon? If you want him to be mad, then you need to do lines on top that are angled down and in. Down and in. They start on the outside high. They move to the inside low. Good, good. Oh, yours looks nice. Very nice. Okay, now let's put some horns on this sucker. So
I
just...
already put one.
That's excellent. You already put some, so we need to catch up with you. And we'll put our horns in now. And they can just be long triangles on the top. I'm curving mine a little on the outside. You can
Mine's a
curve it or
baby
not.
dragon.
Baby dragon with baby horns. I like it. Now, we're going to take this line, and this is going to be a long line that we're doing, where we're going to bring it all the way down here, and then it's going to curve back up out here. That's good. This is going to be his back and then his tail.
Make it with spikes.
We're going to add some spikes. Let's go ahead and add our spikes. Triangles all the way down. And then they're going to curve with the tail. So, and I'm going to make my spikes, look at this, they're getting smaller and smaller towards the end of the tail. And you don't have to do that. You can do it if you want. You can make yours big all the way, or you can make him get smaller towards the back. His tail's going to be pointy at the back, so we're going to start here, and we're going to come with a curve, but look how mine is getting further and further and further away from the line that I made until it gets down here. Then I'm going to make it curve and just stop right down here because we need to add his feet, and so we don't want to come too far because the feet are in the foreground, they're in front, and so this line's going to go behind his feet. So that's what we're going to stop it, and then we'll come back to that in just a minute. Now, if you want your dragon to be like this, then let's make the hand start all the way back here, almost touching that line, and it needs to be below this because it's going to come up here, close to his mouth, like that, and then it's going to curve and get some spikes, some fingers. It's going to curve around. So you're going to start yours back here, come all the way up by his mouth.
Right here?
So Ethan, you're going to start yours. You're going to start your line here, and you're going to bring it up, 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 and then you're going to get it close to his mouth here. See how mine is close to his mouth?
I mean fingers.
Good. I like those fingers. Yeah, let's see where you're going to start it. That's the right place to start it. Now just bring it up. Follow your back line. Good. Now curve it over. Now put some spikes in there. Good. That's awesome. Now, do another line that just kind of follows that one. So you're just making the inside part of his arm. It starts at his fingers, somewhere in here at his fingers, and goes like that.
I made mine.
I like that. Good. Okay, now we're going to do his belly. And how fat do you want to make your dragon? This is going to be up to you. But you're going to stop again down here. You don't want to come all the way around. I'm going to make mine a fat one. Look at this guy. He's a big boy. Look how big I made mine.
That's great.
Okay, we're going to use that line that you made, Ethan, and have that be his other arm. Okay, so now, see how you have I'm just going to do what you did. You made a mistake, but that's okay because we can turn it into something. I'm going to do a line like yours, but look, now I'm going to go and add my fingers on the end of it. Okay? So draw a line coming out here somewhere, put fingers on the end, then wrap it around and do a top of the arm. See? Good. That looks great. Now let's do these legs. And what you want to do for his leg is make the letter C. And you do your C in here. Kind of a C that comes like that. Yeah, it starts there and just stop it down here. Now, Ethan, let's use that you did for his other leg. So you did something that looks like this. I'm going to do what you did. You did something that looks like that. Start here and draw out and toes, and then back. But then you also need to add this part where you draw it out and toes.
Right here?
Yeah, you're going to draw it out here, toes, and then you're going to draw the other part back. Toes, and then back. Look at that. Now do this, Anna. You've drawn yours to here. Keep going and go like that. Good. Good. Excellent. These dragons are looking pretty awesome. Now let's put some wings in. You're going to start somewhere up in here and do a big upside down U. And then you're going to take this line and you're going to do little U's all the way back until your U's hit back here, back at the body.
Like this?
That's great. And now we're going to do another line that follows that one and comes all the way out here.
It looks like a cracked egg.
A cracked egg, yeah. And then now you can, if you want to put this detail in, you can. You don't have to, but now I'm going to start in here and do lines that go like that. And then let's go ahead and do that again. Do it higher up on his neck. And I'm going to put this one at a bit of an angle. And then I'm going to make it thinner than my first one. And then I'm not going to add these details because this will be the back of that wing. This is like the inside of this wing. This one's the outside, so I'm just going to leave it with no detail on it. All right, the last part that we're going to do is find somewhere on his leg and then just draw up and then just curve it off. Somewhere up in here, underneath his arm, underneath his chin. This kind of looks like the...
above his arm.
Yeah, above this arm. Yeah, that's right. Kind of looks like the dragon off of Pete's Dragon. Okay, now we're going to draw lines that go across here, but I want to show you something you can do on your lines if you want. They're curved a little, and I'm using the point of my pen as much as I can. And they're curved until they get to about here. Then it's going to be straight. Then it's going to curve the other way. And you see how I did that? It makes this look like that follows the shape of his belly. Down low, they curve this way. Then pick a spot where it's just going to be straight. And then above that straight line, you want to curve them the other way. Yep, that's a good spot. And now you're going to curve it the other way. Good. That is awesome. And so I'm going to finish those out, curving the rest of the way. I'll make them a little smaller as they get higher. And that makes his tummy look pretty cool. It's a cool little detail. Okay, are we going to add fire to this sucker?
Yeah.
Okay, fire. Let me show you how to do fire. I'm going to turn my page because it's a little easier to draw what I'm going to draw here doing it this way. And what you want to do is put you some very small U's. Just go ahead and put 3 U's in like that.
Like this
And
way?
spread them out too. Oh, you went ahead and finished yours. That's
This
fine.
way?
Yeah,
This way?
that's right. Yep. And now you can connect these lines. I just connected the front of that one to that one. I'm going to take this line and start on there and just come all the way back to inside here, and then this one all the way out and like that. And I'll just do the same thing here. Now let's do one more detail that will make this look cool. Pick somewhere in his mouth and draw a line that starts behind, somewhere in the teeth, and then somewhere in here, and then we're going to color all of this in black all the way back from the line that you made. So you're just picking some place in his mouth to draw a line from the top to the bottom, and you're going to color everywhere except for the teeth and the fire that you've made. And you see how that makes it look like it's like the inside of his mouth? I'm going to bring mine out further. I made mine stop kind of in the middle. I'm going to bring it more towards the end of his nose because I like how that looks and I want a little more of it. Now the last thing we need to do to our dragon is give him some nostrils, and what that looks like is a U and then a U inside that's black. So you made that one kind of small. Let's make this whole one the black one. And now do a U on the outside of that. Good, good, good. And now do a U out here, but I'm just going to go like this on this one. I'm just going to put just a tiny little line in there and not fill that whole thing out because it kind of gives it some dimension. You can do whatever you want. You can fill the whole thing in or whatever. And now, how about this last part here? Let's put some lines on his horns. I like when the horns have some lines like that. And if you want to do this, you can do this. You can have him saying roar with 1, 2, 3 exclamation points. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can leave it that way without it. But if you want to add in roar, R-O-A-R. R-O-A-R. Yes. All right. Man, these turned out awesome. Okay, do you guys want to color them in?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to color them in, and then we'll see you at the end. All right, we're all finished coloring ours. I think they all turned out really well. Turn yours around, Anna, so we can see it. Yes, that thing looks beautiful. Why don't you tell us a little bit something about your dragon?
It's cute.
It is cute. Did you name it or no?
Yeah, Rory.
Rory? I like that. Is he a nice dragon, or did you end up making him evil?
Evil and nice.
Okay, he's like all of us.
Evil to you.
Yes. Oh, well, that I don't appreciate that. Mine, I went around it with a yellow line and then an orange line, and he kind of looks radioactive. This dragon looks like he is glowing.
And he needs to get help. That's right.
Get a little healthy. Yeah, he ended up right in this area here. It's pretty pudgy. He got a lot of weight. He's been eating a lot of lambs or people or something. Gordon, what about yours? Turned out nice.
Yeah. So I did mine with red eyes, and I particularly like the fire, and doing the different colors in the fire with the yellow, orange, and red.
Yeah.
It really brings out the dynamics of the fire.
Yes, yeah, it looks hot to the touch. And, oh, golly, it is hot. What about yours, Ethan?
Mine has red eyes. The fire.
Yeah, it has the red eyes and the fire. And
Nice.
you went around him with the red or the orange line. Really like how that looks. And that with your dark green dragon looks awesome. And you signed it looks like, right? On his tummy there. That's really good. Well, hope you guys had as much fun drawing your dragons as we did ours. Hope that you'll send us your art. You know, you can send your art to rhet@rhetcreative.com. That's R-H-E-T, or you'll just see on the screen. Send it to us. We'll put it on our website, put it on our Facebook, and contact us. Please come on the show. We'd love to have you on the show. Come draw with me. We draw together. So, until then, join us again next time for another We Draw Together! Yeah! Mine's trying to fly, but he can't. He's too big. Wow.
Okay, mine did.
Bye.